Okay, folks, sometimes the reason for the message is because I made a mistake. Okay, here's the deal. I recently traveled Ocean City, Maryland to work with the Spartan Ram, and great time, epic time. Well, I was out there in the sun all day and I need some chapstick. So I roll into the store. I get a tube of chapstick and it's like $1.50. Well, minimum purchase on a credit card is $10. Like, I'll get some for the kids real quick. Get them a couple shirts, bust back out there, sweatshirts, starting to get a little chilly here in Texas. Bust back out there and I start working again. Well, the day goes on, it's traveling fast and the time's getting away from me. Long story short, I get home, give the kids the gift. Didn't get anything from my wife. If you know anything about the 5 Love Languages, Dr. Gary Chapman, amazing small group study, amazing book. It all makes so much sense. My wife's love language is gifts. That's her primary love language. You got quality time, physical touch, active service, gifts, and words of affirmation. She's gifts, man. Just the way it is. So, and I'm not talking about material gifts, big purchases. I could have walked down to the beach and got her a little shell on the beach and it would have filled her love tank and she'd have been great. I didn't do it. I messed up. Of course, the kids were happy. Listen, the 5 love languages, Gary's really on to something here. I'm not real big on the Leo, Capricorn, Aries. What do you, I don't even know what you call that stuff. You know, you just happen to be born on this day and that's your sign. If you'd have been born the next day, it wouldn't apply to you. I'm not a big fan of that. Whatever floats your boat. But listen, Gary's stuff is amazing. And it's legit. It's life-changing amazing. My wife and I have been through the study several times. We've coached the study several times to the couples. It's game-changing stuff. So I'm coming at you today because I made a mistake. And I didn't support my wife's primary love language. Now, you can have a primary and a secondary. You know, for example, my primary is words of affirmation. My wife tells me that I'm a rock star. If I launch something on the business or do something that makes her just whatever, I do something a certain way, she's like, you are a rock star. The way you did that was amazing. You're amazing. I'm just like, dun, dun. I mean, I'm He-Man. Chest is bowed up. I'm floating on the clouds for like a couple hours. Didn't cost a thing. She just gives me a fist bump and says, I'm a freaking rock star. That's my love language. She could care less. I was like, babe, you know, she does it. She manages 650 athletes, University of Texas, has this epic executive job. She's a rock star. I could tell her that stuff all day long, how amazing she is. That doesn't fill her love tank. That's not her love language. It's not even a secondary, not even a B-level secondary. So we're different there. You know, like our kids, one of our kiddos loves physical touch more than the other. You know, I've gotten to like physical touch a little more because of one of our kiddos. And my wife really likes active service. That's a nice secondary for her. You know, if I put the laundry away, fold the towels, do the dishes, and I'll just as much extra stuff as I can do. Think about something. Go put some diesel in her car. Oh my God, vacuum her car. Oh my gosh, love tank full, because that's a strong secondary for her. But again, some of them she could care less about. Listen, I want you to read Gary's book. It is so epically amazing, and I've done a message on this before. It's life changing for your family, your spouse, your coworkers. You need to know what their love language are. If you're in a managerial role, you gotta know. Trust me. And if just people right beside the cubicle, you work together side by side all the time. Whatever you do for work, your kids, your family, your extended family, you need to know what their love language is. And it's good for them to know what yours is. You don't need to go around with a tattoo on your forehead or anything. But Gary does good work, man. Gary saves relationships with his content. So go to a small group, study the 5 love languages, read the book, watch there's a little short, I don't know, maybe a couple hours of video content as you work through the small group activity. It's just good stuff, man. So yep, Yancey made a mistake. Left his wife hanging. All I needed to do was go down to the beach and get a shell. It wouldn't have cost me a penny, and I'd have been good to go. I didn't do it. I love you, babe. I love you. This is my apology. My 5-minute video out to the masses is my apology. And I promise to do something soon for you. Much love, everybody. Figure out what's your spouse, your friend, your kiddos, your co-workers, your family members, people in your community. Find out what their love language is. Do something small for them. None of it's about a big spend or any spend at all. It's just about knowing how to fill people's love tank. Y'all be good, man. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the message. If you have any questions for me, let me know. Keep lighting up the planet, all you rock stars. Much love.